Hey everyone, it's been a while since my last update, and I had been planning to make a tutorial for a parallax shader a long time ago. I'm sorry about that, life happens. I'll hopefully get around to it eventually. I do have the video files, I recorded it, I just haven't got around to editing it, and I probably need to re-record some of it. Anyway, I've been very busy, I've done a lot of work planning and learning behind the scenes. I want to share some information about a technical demo I've been putting together. It's nothing huge and it's not going to be very polished, but it should make for a good first step to take before moving on to bigger projects. I've had to learn a lot to get as far as I have, but hopefully I've learned enough for now and I can finally have something to actually show you guys. So this demo is purely just for playtesting. It's not meant to be an entertaining experience, but if you want to support me, then consider downloading it when it comes out. Probably post it on itch.io somewhere. When it does come out, I'll make another update, post the link in the description and all that. Anyone that's familiar with anything I've done previously in Unreal Engine, I've had to change a lot of my workflow since then. I started using Unreal Engine 5 because of the new features that were super hyped up, overhyped, admittedly. I've pretty much completely phased out Nanite, and I probably won't be offering an option for Lumen just because I'll have to make a separate lighting system to figure it out. I don't know. I have static lighting set up in this scene I'm showing here, and if I turn on Lumen, all the lighting breaks, so I'd have to figure that out. Bottom line, I'm probably not going to be including either of those features in this technical demo, and I don't know if I'll be working with them going forward. I might offer Lumen optionally if I can figure out how it works with the static lighting, but Nanite had some negative impacts on the performance, and it caused quite a few visual bugs for me historically, so I've just decided to avoid it altogether. Figuring out how it actually worked, how Nanite rendered geometry, it turns out it's really not advantageous for using on models that are as low poly as this. It really doesn't do much for you. I'll also be making some dramatic changes to the inventory and item systems I've shown previously. I know I did a lot of work on these inventory systems and they look really nice and everything, but I'm making some changes to the inventory system because I need to both lighten my workload and make the performance better. For some reason I was getting some crazy frame drops when opening inventory menus, and that's probably just because I don't know how to set up widgets. I'm probably just optimizing my UI poorly, and my blueprints are a mess anyway, so I should probably just redo the item interaction system. But another thing I didn't like about that inventory system is it was just too invasive. It just broke up the gameplay too much, and I don't feel like it fits in an FPS style game. So I'm probably going to be using a different type of inventory system that doesn't just like open a whole inventory menu and you have to sort through slots. I'll put up a picture actually. Right now I'm going to go with more of a branching menu style inventory or item interaction system. So when you interact with an object like a door that needs a key, it will just show you which relevant items you have. And then when you select one of those items, it will give you options of what to do with that item. And I think this will be a much more streamlined and easy to use system for a more immersive FPS or like survival horror experience. As much as I like the Resident Evil style inventory, it just wasn't practical for me. I tried doing that. Having like different size inventory slots and different size items that fit together. It was a nightmare. I'm probably not going to be attempting that again for a while. As far as content in the demo, there's going to be 4 levels. Each one's going to be a unique setting with different soundscapes, architecture, lighting, atmosphere, just everything, so I can kind of get a good spectrum of environments I want to create in future games and get a good spectrum of environments to test the features in. So I want to have a lot of different obstacles to test the movement in, different ways to use the item interaction, maybe even do some combat testing. So I've got a pretty good idea of what I want each level to be thematically. I still want the levels to be kind of interesting and fun to walk around and look at. They're not going to be amazing or anything, nothing crazy or new, but still just a fun environment or an eerie, cool environment to interact with. While it is a playtest, I still want it to be kind of interesting, just to kind of give you an expectation of what you'll see in future projects, and just because it's the least I can do if you're gonna download my playtest and help me out in that way, which I would really appreciate. I should have this demo done sometime this month. I can't promise anything. That's best case scenario. Like I said, life happens. This shouldn't take me too long as the new item interaction system doesn't take me too long to make, which is the part I'm worried about the most. But once I get that done, it should be smooth sailing from there. But yeah, that's the goal anyway. That's all I have for now. So thanks for sticking around. Hopefully I'll be back soon with more updates. Wish me luck.